In this video, I'm going to show you how to preserve sour cherries in water. So these are unsweetened sour cherries. I picked them a few days ago. Worked out to 24 quarts, or 4 of these baskets yields 16 quarts of preserved cherries. Got 2 of the other ones inside. The pressure canners only take 7 at a time. So these are all ready to take the lid off, wipe them down, and put them in the pantry, and enjoy the video. Just a couple notes here. So picking time, nobody really picks sour cherries, so the trees were very full. It took 30 minutes to pick 6 quarts. I worked pretty quickly. And then the pitting of the cherries took forever. I used this tool. I'll show you in the video how to use the tool. But the pitting probably took me a total of 2.5–3 hours. And then the canning is pretty quick, but you got to give yourself a day to do this. Okay, so step 1 is to wash the cherries. So I have a nice big pot here. I'm gonna fill it up and then fill it up with water. So these are sour cherries, not sweet cherries. And what I'm gonna do is just can them in water, and then I can use them in the future for whatever I want, making jams, pies, or whatnot. The nice thing about picking these cherries today was nobody picked sour cherries, so the trees were full, whereas all the black cherry trees were pretty picked over after Canada Day long weekend. So I think I might go back tomorrow and repeat the process. So there's 4 baskets, fills up that whole pot. So sorry for the lighting, but it was quite hot today, so I decided to do this at night. So in the process of washing these, they're very nice, very tarty, and I think they'll make a nice preserve. To pit the cherries, I bought this tool here. I have no clue how it's gonna work. If not, use a knife. There's 24 quarts of sour cherries, pitted, washed, pitted, and sitting in in acidic water. So I'm gonna drain these, put them into a bigger pot, and bring them up to a boil, let them simmer, and can them. Okay, the next step here is to add the water. This is gonna be unsweetened. So for every 1 quart of cherries, you're gonna add ½ cup of water. So for this 24 quarts, I'm gonna add 12 cups of water. All right, now I'm gonna bring this to a boil and then let it simmer. And in the meantime, clean the jars and put them in the oven and warm them up. So I'm gonna warm up the jars, clean the rims, and get some fresh lids and clean up the lids, get everything prepped. Everything is ready to go here. These have been brought to a boil and are now simmering. The jars are warm. Got clean rims and lids. Just cleaned in warm soapy water. And measuring tool, debubbling tool, spoon, ladle, funnel, a little bit of vinegar water, and some cloths for wiping the rim. So the vinegar water for wiping the rim as well. Okay, let's do that again. So start with the cherries. I have a bowl here, and I'm using this tool. Oh, I guess I should put the funnel on there. So it looks like I get about 4 scoops. 4 scoops of cherries brings me up to 1 inch of headspace. And then I fill the water to 1/2 inch headspace. Number 4 works out to about 4 and a little. You know what? The last one I did, I forgot to debubble it. I have to open that one up. Okay, so cherries up to 1 inch. Just show you that here. So 1 inch on this tool is the whole thing. So I need a little bit more. Okay, so let's say that's 1 inch. There you go, 1 inch. Now bring this to 1/2 inch. Being klutzy. And this time I won't forget to debubble. Half inch in this scenario works out to just below the rim of this funnel, but I'll still measure, use the tool and measure each time just to be 100% certain. Okay, 1/2 inch, looks good. Debubble. The non-metallic, I use a chopstick. But actually, it looks good, there's no bubbles. Oh, I'm wrong about that, there's lots of bubbles. Okay. So to debubble, just take the chopstick and go around the periphery. And the reason you want to do this is because your water level is going to go down. And you're gonna have to top it off. Okay. So I probably lost 1/4 of an inch, so I gotta fill that up there. Just a little bit. I think there's too many cherries in this one. Okay, double check that for 1/2 inch headspace. Okay, good. Got 1/2 inch headspace. Yeah, that's good. Clean. So first with a damp clean rag, and then a vinegar soaked rag, and then the lid, fresh lid, like a brand new lid. We don't reuse those. And the ring. finger tight. There it is. Sour cherries. Here's the first batch, 7 quarts of cherries. They say to leave an inch of water on top. So pretty good there. So what I'm gonna do is bring this up to a rolling boil, put the lid on, and quart-sized jars call for a 20-minute rolling boil. And then I leave them sit there for 5 minutes, pull them out, and put the second batch in. 20 minutes is up. Let them stand for 5 minutes with the heat off, and then take them out. Don't tilt them or move them around. Put them on a tablecloth and let them cool down to room temperature.